Hello guys, welcome back. So about 24 hours from when you see this, give or take a little couple hours, should be at the Steam Summer Sale. We checked our monies, we checked our loots, and Mammoth said you actually have done pretty good. Every time a celebration came up, you resisted the DQ, resisted the gas station. You've earned a little loot to go look, at least look at the summer sale. So we'll be going to the summer sale. And I don't get those like AAA titles. One, the rig is starting to act up. There was a free copy of a DC title given out and still being given out. And I downloaded it and I was all excited. I'm like, well, I really suck at fighting games, but I can at least show you guys like a couple intro minutes so you can know it's out there if you like these kind of games. I went to launch and it crashed. I'm like, that's how the dev tells you you have a potato. So, I'll be looking at older titles. I'll be looking at cheaper stuff. I'm not going to be looking at something that would melt my computer down. The VR, to catch you guys up, is still blacking out. That started happening more after he had me manipulate the cord, and I'm kind of mad, but we already have a backup plan. If they don't get back to us, it's already 3 days out. He said 3 to 5 business days, so Friday they should be getting back to me. If I don't hear anything by Friday, I'll contact them by the email gave me and I'll say, well, hey, wouldn't it just be cheaper instead of you sending me a shipping label and me sending you stuff? You just send me a new cord and headphones, like you don't have to send me the whole unit if it's not the whole unit, but I'll wait to see what they say. I'm gonna be really surprised if they're not going to replace it. We're discussing whether or not it would be worth the investment in a new pair of headphones because you can get them third party and a new pair of a new cord. Thinking that would fix it for a while. I don't know. So we're discussing it because, it's about, I think I told you guys about 20 for the headphones. I don't know what the cords are if you can get them. So we're discussing it. It's funny when your VR is really not working and I tried a demo. I've been waiting for a week or so to show you guys. When your VR is really not working, you will be amazed at how fast it takes you out of the experience. Because remember, I've got one headphone that kind of works, the other's dead. The screen will periodically black out, or it'll black out and there will be a little green line, and you can't enjoy the VR when it keeps doing that. It's like, it's not playable. So if they would check my logs and be like, well, she's still playing VR, I've been testing it to see if I can repair it on my own, because I'm not the most patient person in the world, as you may have noticed. So it's something we're waiting on. But we are definitely waiting on that Steam sale. Look, he's all excited. He's wagging his little tail. We aren't going to go back into the realm of constant gifts for gods. He is getting, for of all the things, one of those tops to one of those squeezy bottles. They look like this. And they look like this, and I'm holding up empty here, but you know what I mean. He loves those things. Free gifts like that are fine. Free stuff you can get, stuff you already got, stuff you upcycle. That's all good. But it doesn't have to be a constant stream. So it's not like he already got a bunch of games. Asmodeus picked out a title. Um, in fact, Asmodeus picked out one for me where he was disappointed I really didn't like it, but it was the level design. I was gonna play it for you guys, don't know if I will. Basically, it's a really beautiful dungeon crawler, and I mistook it for kind of more like a haunted house thing. Hit my microphone. And you go into it, and they kind of, sort of, the way it feels paced, it feels like you're being rushed through. But then I didn't think it would make a good Let's Play because there's a skeleton monster in it who, if you're hiding in the right place, you can be like right out in the open and he doesn't see you. I didn't make this game. And if you're not hiding in the right place, he sees you from the level below you, rises up out of the floor and tags you. he jumps towards you, and then it's like a pretty brutal death scene. He like it feels like he forces you towards the floor, and then he breaks your neck or something. It's pretty nasty, and I'm like, I'm glad this isn't in VR. I wouldn't like that. So it's a shame, and I reviewed it, and I said, it's beautiful to look at, and it was fun to explore, but it's just he can tag you out from the floor below. I just can't, I'm over 40, damn it. They tell you you lose speed in gaming. We're getting somewhere with this. You lose speed in gaming as you get older. You have to come up with strategy. So the old video game Warhorse is trying to out-strategize him, running from spot to spot to spot, getting tasks done, being very careful. I lasted like 20 minutes per session, and then he just tags you at the last second when you're running for home base. And I'm like, you know what? I didn't even find the damn key to the door. Screw this game. But, I didn't give him a negative review because I'm like, for younger people, yeah, if you're like in your teens or 20s, you'd enjoy the hell out of this game because you can move a hell of a lot faster. Not faster on the screen, but your reaction time's going to be faster. I plod along in games. You guys have kind of noticed. I don't move fast. I can't do speed runs. I try and I fall all over myself. Then it takes me twice as long to do it than if I just kind of plodded along in the game. But you can't do that here. And the annoying thing is for Let's Play, he has the longest animation cycle, and he will just trap you in places. So it would be a lot of times of you watching me just sit somewhere looking at him, watching him walk around, wailing to himself. So it's exactly what it sounds like. I'm just like looking at him like, could we get this on the road? Really? I'm hiding. You didn't find me. Go. No, he has to do this animation cycle where he wanders around looking for you. He looks right at you, right into your eyes, and then he just wanders on because you're invisible. I'm like, how dumb is he? You can't stand up and go like this. You have to be crouched down, but it's stupid. Even if you make it to the safe spot, if you don't crouch down in time, if he saw you before, and they won't tell you he just popped up right behind you, all of a sudden you're swung around and you see him flying at you screaming, and then he does a thing where your perspective changes and knocks you to the ground, he breaks your neck. And I'm like, this game's kind of mean. I thought it was for like little kids and for families. The way I looked at it, I thought it'd be like walk through the spooky haunted dungeon, and it really wouldn't be anything. And I'm like, this is officially too hard because there's like 20 damn levers, and they change every time you load in. The position of the levers changes, and you have to flip them all. And then I don't know, maybe the key was in the middle, but I'm like, I'm officially too old for this. I don't have the patience to go around anymore flipping switches. If it was a little more fun, like you have one key that sometimes banishes him for a little while to give you time to complete your task. If it was a little more fun, I think I would do it, but it's just it's a grind. So yeah, but Lucky was excited that we enjoyed it. I think Asmodeus felt bad because he was the one suggested it. I said, no, it's fun. It's just, they do need, we've been watching a lot of development videos. They do need to lead you in the right direction. Which brings us to Loki, and he's really happy. So he's feeling pretty frisky today. He's feeling full of beans because we tried to make fried sweet potatoes for you yesterday because somebody asked me if a recipe could be vegetarian. Don't do it with canned potatoes, I'll tell you that right now. I will try again at some point, but I don't have any more yams left. So now we have, I just mashed everything together. We have sweet potatoes to eat today, sweet potatoes and chicken, so he's happy. A lot of recipes work out like that, and you just have to figure out what you did wrong. I think I maybe should have run it in a 400 oven, but I was afraid I would, like, vaporize the potatoes, but I will try again someday. Someday we'll have more sweet potatoes and I'll try again. But, it didn't work out bad. So if you guys like what you see, I know that was a lot about other stuff, but I figured I'd catch you up on the VR and the summer sale and the game and why we're probably not gonna play it for you. We did have one title, I have to look at it with him today, that we were going to play as kind of tongue-in-cheek joke for Gay Pride Month, because it's still Gay Pride Month. It's called Mintai, and I need to play it on my own first to see if there's something that would get the channel shut down. and to see if I think it's just silly or do I think it's like actually offensive and gay men will be firing up their keyboards going, "How dare you put this on? They're all fat." So, it's a bunch of fat guys posing provocatively. I don't think there's any full on nudity, but I gotta check. So if you okay, the way you said that, I don't think I want it on my but it's meant to be a joke. Mentai, hentai, you get it? So I'm hearing sighing. I think Asmodeus is face palming. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye.